Yay, I'm live. I'm live. I wasn't actually going to go live till 9 a.m. and I was going to use Zoom, and I love technology. um, so I had to move it and shake it, and now I'm just super pumped to hop on here because there's always an alternative, and now I get to be on Facebook Live, which is just as awesome, if not more. So really, really stoked to share this. As you know, if you've been following the emails I've been sending out, just offering some really fun little tips on this beautiful alignment that we're in with the planets. And as a physiologist, this has been something that has always just totally fascinated me, like how our bodies are super connected to, where we are in the galaxy. I mean, it's all related because we're all energy. So we're in this beautiful Lion's Gateway portal, which is basically when the Earth every year at this time is aligned with the brightest star in the constellation, the Sirius star, known as the dog star, hence the dog days of summer. And since it's such a bright light, and along with the sun being bright at this time of year, it is creating a really powerful and illuminated experience for us. So it's a great time of year to set clean and clear intentions. Now, when I work with clients, I always say set clean and clear intentions. So what does that mean? That means, are you just speaking out that you want to achieve certain things or have certain things because you feel like, well, when I get those things, I'll be happy and I'll feel like enough? Or are you like, I am totally worthy of those things because they support me in feeling amazing? And that is in love energy, and that is coming from a place of I am so grateful and happy that I have this life, and here's how I can experience even more of it. um, and on my own personal journey, that's something that I've certainly walked through and continue to walk through. So one of the most powerful experiences I've had in going through my personal journey and setting intentions and seeing when I'm in clean and clear energy, how quickly I manifest them is almost not even, it's like not for my logical mind to even understand how quickly things can happen when you're in that alignment versus when you're not. And so I've come up with a lot of tools that I know have supported me. And one of them is to really strengthen your aura. And again, everything is energy. So each human being has an aura. And we all know this fundamentally. We understand this. And I always give it this analogy. You know, when you go to hug somebody and you hug them and you just, they're just so huggable. You just melt with them and it just feels good. Whereas other folks, you go to hug them and it's like hugging a rock. That's like a great way to feel somebody's aura. But you don't even have to actually touch somebody. You could just be in their presence and be like, whoa, getting on like a weird dark energy versus like, oh, this person is a bright light. So we all understand we have an aura. And it's each one of us, we each have the gift and the responsibility and the opportunity to radiate it more. So what are some ways we can do that? Because when we strengthen our aura and we're radiating higher, we're beaming higher light, you think about, well, what's happening right now with the planets? There's a lot more light and energy coming in. So we're lit up, the planet is in alignment to be more lit up, and now we're going to set some intentions in that. It can be really powerful. So I wanted to offer some great tools for strengthening your aura. I have a lot, so my intention would be just to share a couple. And if you have any questions, thank you guys so much for joining. I love seeing everybody up on here before 9 a.m. on a Sunday, which is awesome. So what I wanted to do, actually, it's so cool because this has been something that I work with clients a lot on. Again, I've personally journeyed through this and continue to, and it's something that's been coming up in the past couple of weeks. And it's around addiction. And we put a lot of weight on this word, addiction. It can mean a lot of different things for people. So in the context of strengthening your aura, what I'm simply going to refer to here is addiction to our own thoughts that keep us stuck in a loop. And essentially that is all what addiction is. It is a pattern or a loop that we feel stuck in, and it's based on our own thoughts. And that shows up as it's like a stress node. It's like I see people without their skin and I can see these stress nodes that actually dull their aura, block their aura. So addiction is certainly something that can really dim your light. So a great way to strengthen your aura is to come in and um, you know, really identify areas in your life where you're kind of in a loop of blame and shame, perhaps because of beliefs even before that that are still vibrating in your system, right? It is these beliefs, these tapes that are running in your head that you're addicted to, that's transmitting, right? So it's coming out in how you're speaking, what you're declaring, so as you're setting your intentions, and then what you're reintegrating into your system, into your physiology, into your cells. And perhaps it's this chemical addiction to sacrifice. I know that's a big one for me. Like, oh, I always have to do everything for everybody else and nobody appreciates me. And I've seen reflections of that show up even just recently that I'm like, wow, interesting. That's still running somewhere there, and I get to lean in and be with that and heal that. So as you continue to be with whatever story you believe to be true, then you continue to be that story, that to be a reality. You keep it alive by giving it that attention, right? And you secrete the chemicals that fortify the addiction. And you know what? There's no judgment, right? Like that's the thing here. It's all perfect because that is exactly what the central nervous system is designed to do. It's designed to keep us safe, right? And how it does that, it's like, oh, this is the belief, so this is the behavior, this is familiar, this is safe because it's familiar, right? So it's here and it's secreting those potent hormones so that we can definitely repeat the patterns so that we stay, they either become the habit, right? And then we stay that way. It becomes our temperament and our behavior and our personality. And eventually it's our identity. And like on total unconscious autopilot. And that's the way that we're designed. The brain just wants to be efficient. The body wants to be efficient. So our beautiful opportunity really